And good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tug Valley High School. Coach May, Kevin Jones with you here tonight. We have got girls volleyball Region 4 semifinal action. Game one of the night will be Man. Your Lady Hillbillies will take on the Wahama. I think they're the White Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
The Wahama White Falcons. And the winner of that game will move on to play Tug Valley to see who advances, I guess, to the state tournament, correct?
No, I don't think it's the state. You're going into the region championship.
Okay.
And probably this is the semis tonight.
Okay, semifinals.
Tug's got the bye.
Tug got the bye.
Wahama and Man will play. The winner of that will play Tug in the next game. And then I'm pretty sure the way I understood, the winner of that one will go to Work County.
Which nobody wants, evidently. According to Greg Chapman, anyway.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Greg said Word is really, really good.
Yeah, but I mean, on any given night, Coach, you can go and get them one, but they're really talented.
But now he said both of these teams were pretty good too.
Yes.
So we should have a pretty good night of volleyball here. Want to make sure to thank all of our sponsors that made this possible tonight. Jim Morris Services, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic, Markham and Memorial Law Offices, Quality Metal, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, 304 Motorsports. Special thanks to them. Really been a big supporter in this area for sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. I was up there last night, all day yesterday at the races, and I'm telling you, that place is awesome, man. It's set up. Look, it'll be pro circuit next year. It's set up that nice.
That's awesome. So we appreciate them.
Well, let me tell you, there was some coach. I don't mean to cut you off, but there was a couple of cars there that ran over right at 160 mile an hour in an eighth.
That's moving, ain't it?
Oh wow, that's quick.
The speed ain't what impresses me. The stopping is.
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, they got the track extends, man. After the eighth is probably another, I don't know, quarter of a mile maybe, and then at the main end down there they've got walls put up too, so it's set up nice, man. It's set up right. Like I said, they will be racing pro there next year.
Well, you know what, Doug and Justin and them, that's all they've ever done.
Oh, you can't beat. They're the best people, man. You can't beat them.
They are, and they've been all over the country drag racing, so if anybody knows how to run it and run it right, it's them.
Absolutely.
LB&T United Motorsports, the locations in Danville, Logan, Belfry, Pikeville, Ultimate Pond, Treasures Unlimited, George Swain, State Farm Insurance, Kessler's Boutique, Laser Dude Printing, Southside Buildings and Carport, Cheech's Pizza, and Moorfield Market. Once again, guys, you can see the rest of our sponsors constantly scrolling across the bottom of our screen, top left-hand corner. We appreciate each and every one of them. And Wahama's finished with their warm-up. We're about 6 minutes from first serve. We're going to jump out. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network. And we are ready for first serve action as we got game 1 of 2 here. Once again, this is a girls volleyball Region 4 semifinal matchup. Coach May, Kevin Jones, first game as man taking on the Wahama White Falcons.
Should be a good one, Coach.
Should be. I mean, we've been doing Kentucky volleyball, so
we've been here this year though.
We've done a couple of Tug Valley games. But the winner will face Tug Valley in the nightcap. And I'm assuming this is a best 3 out of 5. And we have referees in place, girls in place. We got everything but a ball, Kevin Jones.
I think they're trying to find it as we speak. Tuning in, guys. Hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young ladies. And the winner of this one, guys, will come back on a different stream, and we'll play Tug Valley. So we'll be here for 2 games tonight, Coach.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Here we go. You got number 20 back server for Wahama. That is Casey Tennant. Tennant with overhand serve. Good serve and an ace right off the bat for the Falcons.
I love the volleyball cheers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they get fired up.
I'm telling you, man, volleyball's the happiest sport ever. They could be down 20, or they're all still happy.
And listen, they do their little handshakes and their dances on the bench. And here we go. Another good serve by Tennant. Going to be played well by Mans. Number 9, that was Mullins. And number 5 for Wahama, big hit. That was Mary Brinker.
She's got some power, Coach.
Big kill. Yes, sir, she does. She's a tall, long, athletic-looking young lady. And Wahama up 2-0, and this one be played by Kerry Jimerson. They'll set it up for Jimerson, and number 11 for Wahama, Addison Van Meter can't handle it. Man will win their first serve of the game and their first point.
Yeah, it's 2-1, guys. We're getting our scoreboard lined out. There's a little technical difficulties there.
The technical difficulty was Coach May forgot to put it on there. Just tell them the truth about it, son.
I got to protect my buddy.
Oh, yeah. If I can remember how to do it.
You remember?
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
Is it right now?
3-1 Wahama. Yep, you got it.
All righty, here we go. We got number 4, Sophie Gray with the jump serve and the ace.
And give us this is the first time we've ever seen these girls, so it'll take us a little bit to get their
names. Yeah.
And, this is a long trip for Wahama down here. You're looking, what, 2.5 hours?
2.5 hours, and we were trying to figure out where Wahama's at. And we found it on the map, though. Good dig there by Mans Layla Hoosier, but
another ace. For the White Falcons, right?
The White Falcons. I love it. The Wahama White Falcons. Very good football team as well.
Absolutely. I think they'll defend their title this year.
Good job by Jimerson. They'll get it up in the air, and that's going to be 4 hits by the Hillbillies. Good hustle there, though, by Kerry Jimerson.
Guys, if you're tuning in, hit that like and share button. Get these numbers up for these young ladies. Okay. And it's also on YouTube. If you look at D&D Sports on YouTube, it's also on YouTube.
And man will get that one returned. Here's number 5, and that is Brinker again. Can't get it down. They're going to set it for number 11, Addison Van Meter. Van Meter doesn't get it across. Man will get their second point of the night.
Good job. The White Falcons to get it over there.
It was, and they get Jimerson set. Jimerson with a big hit. Big power there by Kerry Jimerson. And number 4 back to serve. That's Mackenzie Maynard serving for the Lady Hillbillies. Maynard hits a high serve. Going to be played by Brinker. Back to Brinker. Brinker pushes it across. Here's number 2, it was Compton getting it over for the Hillbillies, and Wahama going to hit it out of bounds. And man making a little run here, 6-4 now. 4 serving 6. I've learned that.
I know who you learned that off, too. Miss the volleyball guru, Beth.
Yeah, Miss Justice. Good hustle by Jimerson.
Oh, wow. I thought that was over.
Very, very good hustle by Jimerson. I think they said it went outside the foul pole.
I got you.
It's got to stay inside that foul pole.
And, guys, if you're tuning in, we're an interactive broadcast. So if you have any things to say in the comment section. We'll get to it as we can.
Wow, good serve by Brinker.
I'll tell you what, I like this young lady. She's a talented little volleyball player, Coach.
She sure is.
We was watching her in warm-ups.
Got big power, good athlete. 2 aces in a row for Brinker. And Wahama jumps up 9-4. And you jinxed her.
That's the old announcer's jinx, man.
The old announcer's jinx.
It happens all the time when you start talking good about somebody.
Every time.
It happens.
Here's Jimerson. Wow. What a serve. Good dig there by Gray. And Gray will get it across. Going to be played up by number 20. That's Tennant. Number 11, Van Meter gets it over. And, man, going to be blocked at the net. That was Layla Hoosier, and she's blocked by number 6, Kobe Moore. Good defense at the net by Kobe Moore for the White Falcons. Here's a serve by number 15. That is Avery Parsons. It'll go into the net. Man will win the point in the serve.
We got number 2 serving for the Billies.
That's Trinity Compton. Compton get it over. Going to be played by the White Falcons over to number 11. That's Van Meter. Van Meter get it over. Man returns it back out of bounds. And that'll send Van Meter back to serve for the Falcons. With the jump serve, good serve. Good try there by Mackenzie Maynard. Just couldn't quite handle that serve. Big jump serve by Van Meter.
Wahama looking good. Start here 12-6.
Van Meter be played by Jimerson. Up to Deal. Deal will get it over. Van Meter up to Tennant. Over to Gray. Hoosier gets it back across. They get it to Moore. Moore just going to push it across, and it's going to hit the line. Wow. Moore with a big, painted the line, she did. Van Meter. Another good serve. Going to be played by Deal. Run down by man's number 9, Mullins. And Gray's going to push across to find the empty hole back there and put it right in it.
A great shot. That's the key to volleyball. Put it where they're not, right?
Hit it where they ain't. I've said it all year. Just hit it where they ain't. Another good serve. Van Meter has racked off about 6 straight.
You know what, Coach? We haven't really seen any sneaky shots yet.
I want to see the sneaky shot to the honey pot. They can call it what they want. That's what I like to call it. That's number 4, Mackenzie Maynard. Can't handle that service. Deal with another ace. Or I'm sorry, Van Meter with another ace. And this Addison Van Meter, how many serves in a row has she had?
She's been on fire. Another ace.
For Jimerson. And at what point do you think Coach Washington will take a timeout?
I mean, that's usually the key to it because it changes momentum. And I swear, every time I've seen that happen, the next one they serve it in the net.
And she's on fire right now. On fire. Addison Van Meter, have yourself a day, young lady. That's about 7 in a row she has racked off. Another good serve going to be played by Deal, and that man or
yeah, he's got here. You called it. He said, "When we going to get it?" But here it is.
Yeah.
As they take one, we will too. Be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
And welcome back here to the girls volleyball Region 4 semifinal as Wahama lead man 19-6 as Addison Van Meter has run off about 8 serves in a row.
And look, is it out or in?
Out.
I told you, the timeout always works, Coach.
Well, and Jimerson tried to get that, I think, and just missed it.
Yeah.
Luckily for her. Here's the serve by number 9, Mullins, and going to be put across by Gray and can't be dug out of there by the Hillbillies as Sophie Gray with a big kill. And we got number 14 for Wahama, Hannah Fry, going back to serve. Jimerson going to pop it up and
another ace for the White Falcons.
Man, not very good communication there. Jimerson did a good job digging it out, just nobody to help her. Going to be run down and hit the ground.
Sally Smith says, doing good, girls. Keep it up. I'm assuming you're a White Falcon fan, Sally. Let everybody up in the Wahama area know that they can catch their White Falcons here on the D&D Sports Network this evening.
And here's Fry with another ace. Hannah Fry done a good job serving as well.
Like I said, guys, this is also on YouTube too. So if you want to, if you're sitting around on a smart TV, just hit the YouTube and go to D&D Sports Networks, and you can find it there.
And I jinxed her. And we got number 3. That is Hoosier back to serve for the Billies. Good job by Fry, but can't run it down.
That's a nice serve by, was it Hoosier you said?
Layla Hoosier. Here's Hoosier. She throws that ball way up there. Good dig by Fry, but once again, Wahama can't return it.
She's got a really good, hard, low serve.
She does, but watch how high she throws the volleyball.
Yes.
And then she whacks it good. And here they set Gray up. Good spot by Gray. Here's Jimerson with a good kill. Kiera Jimerson.
Man on a little rally here, Coach.
Oh, yeah.
Tuning in, guys. Hit that like and share button. Let's get these numbers up for these young ladies. We'll be here all day, all evening, because the winner of this takes on the Panthers right after this one.
And Hoosier lets that one get away from her as the serve goes out of bounds.
And this is set point, Coach.
And we got number 20 going back to serve. That's Casey Tennant. Tennant with a good serve, going to be played well by Man at number 9, Mullins, and Man can't get it across. First set belongs to the Wahama White Falcons. We'll be right back with set number 2 on the D&D Sports Network.
Southside Buildings and Carports and Southside Shed Hunters of Louisa, Kentucky offers shed hauling services up to 16 by 52 long buildings. We also have lofted cabins, utility cabins, garages, man caves, she sheds that you can customize and order to your wants and needs with many different options such as workbenches, shelving, transom windows, and much more. You can go to the location or buy using 3D Builder's online order system. You can build right from your own home. We offer metal garages and carports that are built to any size and installed right on your property. For more info, call 304-928-0060 or 304-928-0062. Here at Southside Buildings and Carports, we've got you covered.
And welcome back, everyone, to Tug Valley High School, where we have girls volleyball Region 4 semifinal action. Wahama lead man 1-0. Man with the serve. That's Emily Deal. And Deal can't get it across. Wahama jumps up 1-0. And Casey Tennant set to serve for the White Falcons. And Tennant with a good serve. Good return there by Deal. Tennant going to set it for number 5. That's Brinker. And Brinker with a big kill.
Like we talked about in the first set, we've been really impressed with Brinker, Coach.
Absolutely. Mary Brinker. She looks like she's about 5'10", 5'11", though.
Great size and athletic, elevates well, and her kills are really hard.
Tennant going to be dug up by Jimerson. They'll get it back over to Jimerson. Jimerson will push it across. Brinker back to man. Here's Jimerson. She'll get it over. Back to Van Meter. Tennant for Gray. Gray with a kill. Dug up there nicely by the Hillbillies. Number 8, Deal. And Wahama going to lose control. Very good volley there. Good job by the Lady Hillbillies that time.
Yeah, I believe they can claw back herself back in there. Just a little shell shock first set. That one girl ran off about 9 straight.
Yeah, and they'll get it set for number 9. That is Mahala Jones, and Jones get it across. Man going to lose it out of bounds, giving Wahama the point in the serve as number 4, Sophie Gray's back to serve.
And we'll also have on tonight, too,
Good serve.
The first round of the Kentucky Girls Volleyball State Tournament, Shelby Valley versus Knott Central, Coach.
Should be a good one.
Should be a really good one. Knott Central coming in with a 34-2 record, and Shelby Valley sitting at 32-5. So, I mean, that's going to be a heck of a matchup.
There's some really good volleyball players in that game. Here's Gray. Gray with another big serve, and Deal can't handle it. It'll go back to Wahama. Gray, Jimerson pops it up. Man to get it across, and as number 5, Mary Brinker again, just going to play the net well and tap it over for the White Falcons. Served by Gray, good serve. Played well by number 2. That is Compton for the Hillbillies. The Van Meter tries a little sneaky shot. Here's Tennant to Brinker, and Brinker with a kill.
Brinker with another kill for the White Falcons.
Listen, Brinker has been impressive. And we got a timeout early here by the Hillbillies. They take one, we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the D&D Sports Network.
Come on down to Ultimate Pond, located in Kermit, West Virginia, where we have all your firearm needs. Need cash? Trade in your gold today. From custom rifles and rifles accessories to the bare bone stock of pistols, we have it all. Come see us today at Ultimate Pond.
And we are back here as Wahama leading this one 7-1. And Tim Dixon, to answer your question, it's yes and no. A spike is when you hit it hard in a downward motion. A kill is when it's not returned. You can have a spike returned. A kill, you can't.
Okay. Good job, Coach.
So
you must have learned that from Beth, didn't you?
No, I learned that on my own.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. But they do. I mean, they are the same thing. I mean, you have to, but you don't necessarily have to spike it to get a kill. You can.
Well, the spike is returned. A kill is not.
Right.
Got you.
But it's also a spike on a kill. Here's Deal. Up to Compton, over to Jimerson. Tennant to Brinker. Brinker,
So
that's a kill.
Brinker's had several kills.
That was a spike and a kill, actually. She spiked it downward.
You know, a kill is considered like a dink too. If it's not returned over, whatever how you get over, it's a kill.
Right.
Wahama's starting out fast again, Coach.
We might be wrong about that too, but I think that's the right answer.
We just we've got into volleyball. This is coaching our first year at doing it, right? So I mean, we figured out we've learned a lot this year.
Oh, absolutely. And we don't try to pretend we know everything about it at all. But I'll tell you what I do know is that Sophie Gray is on a tear right now serving.
Yes.
Sophie took him.
Tim Dixon says, thank you. I'm learning. Hey, Tim, we are learning too, I promise you.
We're trying to learn anyway. And there's not a whole lot of volleyball games on ESPN to watch and learn the terminology. Gray with another good serve. They'll get it up to Jimerson. Good spot, but Jimerson going to be played well by Gray. Over to Tennant. To Van Meter. Tennant going to give a little sneaky shot across. And
that actually is called the setter's dump, if that's the terminology. But we like the sneaky shot.
It's the sneaky shot because they pretend they're going to hit it hard and they just try to look it over.
Setter's dump, sneaky shot.
Good job by Deal. They get it up to number 2. That was Compton. Going to be played up by Fry. Here's Jimerson, hits it to the back row. Kennett sets it up for number 9, Jones. Jones gets it across. They get Jimerson set. Jimerson gets it over. Jones over to Van Meter. Van Meter played well by Jimerson, and good job by the Lady Hillbillies.
What a volley.
Kennett to Gray on the back line. Gray can't get it to go down. Here's Jimerson. Good hustle by the White Falcons, and one too many hits. Great job by both teams there.
The best volley we've had all night so far.
Absolutely. You got number 16, Haley Roush, checking in for the White Falcons. Jimerson. That is called a service error. We do know that. Kobe Morby checking in for Hannah Fry for the White Falcons. And here's Brinker. Good serve. Played well by number 4. That's Maynard. And the Lady Billies can't get it across. Brinker with the serve. Good job by Deal to get it up in the air. Just nobody else there.
Another ace by Brinker.
Brinker, good hard serve, and Deal is going to pop it sideways.
I think Man's going to have to take a timeout, Coach. They got to get this momentum slowed down, don't they?
Well, you know, they're doing a good job getting their hand on the ball. It's just it's hard serves, and they're going crooked on them.
There we go.
There's Hoosier. She'll get across. Tennant going to set it up for Van Meter. Van Meter with a good kill there. And not a bad job by Deal digging it out. But once again, nobody else there to get a hand on it.
You know, Coach, we've done some West Virginia games this year, and I don't recall many liberos, but Wahama's got one.
She's
She's not in the game right now, but she was in the go earlier. But libero is the defensive specialist, and on the Kentucky side, every team they play the whole game, don't they?
They're in and out at least the whole game. And Mary Brinker.
Another ace for Brinker.
And Brinker is making her throwing her name in the ring for Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game.
Absolutely.
Good job by Deal. Good job by number 9. That is Mullins. Get it over, and there's Compton. She'll get it over.
That was a good dig by Brinker right there, too. Just to say.
It was. Brinker's a good volleyball player, man. And then Haley Roush comes up and hits it into the honey hole.
We got number 13 checking in for Wahama.
That is Eve Smith. Brinker, good serve. Played well this time by Hoosier. Hoosier get it across. And Wahama's going to lose the ball and the serve. But not before Brinker racked off about 12 straight there, I think. I think it was 9-2, so 11 straight.
A well-deserved break for Brinker.
And you got number 15 checking in for Wahama, Avery Parsons. And Parsons tries the old jump serve, but it's just a bit low.
Got number 9 back serving for the Billies.
Ireland Mullins. And Mullins with the underhand serve. I like it too. Over to Van Meter. Van Meter with a nice kill.
Now that's my kind of volleyball there, Coach.
Oh, yeah. That's the way I do it.
That's all I love the underhand serve. I used to try to sky them as high as I could.
Yeah, make it, yeah. I think that will be hard to hit, too.
It is hard, but this gym, you got to watch because
the banners.
Yeah.
And Tug Valley's got a lot of banners between cheerleading and basketball. Van Meter, who served the ball beautifully the first match. But look here, number 4 is Mackenzie Maynard with a sneaky shot down the line, getting the ball out of Van Meter's hands.
And, they possibly could have made a run at football this year, but injuries have killed them.
Yeah, they got one of the better running backs and better quarterbacks in single A still, I believe.
Well, I think, I'm not 100% sure, but I think their running back's out for the season.
Yeah,
that's bad.
That's the rumor.
I hate that for the young man, too, because senior year, Heck of a kid, though, heck of an athlete.
Get served by Fry. Men's Cup going to get it over. And here's Brinker, and Brinker, if they get her set up like that, it's money, dude.
And I still think Tug Valley's the favorite in single A, don't you?
They've
won 2 in a row. I think they got a push for
basketball?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, positively.
Defending back-to-back champions.
Wahama going to take set number 2, 25-5. But, yes, I think Tug Valley is your favorite to win single A basketball again. Guys, once again, I want to thank GMR Services, Tug Valley Wellness, Markham and Remora, Quality Metal Roofing, Three Guys Pizza and Brew, Williamson, West Virginia, 304 Motorsports, LB&T, United Motorsports, Ultimate Pond, Kermit, West Virginia, Treasures Unlimited, George Swain State Farm, Kessler's Boutique, LZR Dude, Printing, Southside Buildings and Carport, Cheech's Pizza, and Moorfield Market.
And, guys, there's several more sponsors that you can see up in the left-hand corner of your screen. And right now you can see in the middle of your screen that sponsors with D&D Sports Network. Guys, hit their Facebook up, give them a like, tell them you saw them on D&D Sports Network, because I promise you, we couldn't do the coverage for these kids if it wasn't for our sponsors. But we're going to step away for a quick break, and we'll be coming back for set 3 here on the D&D Sports Network. Back here live from Tug Valley, Wahama with a serve here in set 3, leading 2-0 over the Lady Hillbillies.
Yeah, Wahama looking good early on here. Jimmer's going to get it across. Fry up to Tina, over to Gray, and Gray with a big kill. Listen.
Yeah, Wahama's looked really good here.
Well, I'll tell you, they got a couple players that's really stood out in Sophie Gray, Mary Brinker. Their whole team has played pretty well, though.
Yes.
Good job that time by Maynard for man to get it over. And here's Brinker again. And Brinker, that's really not a spike, but that is a kill because she found a little open spot and just dinked it over there. And here's Tennant. And Tennant barely catches the top of that net. Did you see this cheer? It'd take me a month. It'd take me the whole season to learn that. Here's Tennant. As Wahama leads 3-0. Jimerson to get it across. Played well by Van Meter. Fry gets it over. Up in the air, Jimerson gets it across. Gray up to Brinker. Brinker going to hit it, can't get it down. And here's Jimerson with the big power. Good dig back there, and oh, wow. Sophie Gray hammers it, but it's going to be out of bounds. Gray trying to paint that line and just got a little bit too far out. Here's Deal to serve for the Lady Billies. Good serve by Emily Deal. Brinker up to Van Meter. Van Meter from the back line gets it over. Hoosier get it across for the Lady Billies up to Tennant. Fry with a push across. Maynard will set it for Hoosier. Hoosier going to try the little sneak shot. Not there. And here's Gray. Good dig there by number 3. That's Hoosier. Fry up in the air to Gray. Gray going to go cross court. Going to play well by number 2, Compton. And, man, hits it the wrong direction there. Good hustle there, though, by number 2, Trinity Compton, Layla Hoosier. And that'll send Gray back serving. She's been absolutely phenomenal from that server spot tonight. Here's Gray. Gray with another good serve. Played well by Compton. Good defense at the net by Brinker. And Gray gets all the way back to the wall, and she gets a running start in that jump serve, and it's really good, an ace.
She's the one that ran off like 10 or
yeah, but she's ran off right here. That's 4 right there. I'm trying to keep up with them this time. Gray, another big serve. Hoosier will pop it up over to Compton. Compton get it across. And that was number 9, Jones. And Jones hits it, going to get the kill. And now a little lack of communication there by the Lady Hillbillies.
We got number 12 checking in the game for Wahama.
Number 12 is Kyrie Ward. Good serve by Gray. Played well by Hoosier. Jimerson's going to get it, and it's going to go out of bounds. And Jimerson is all over the place for the Lady Hillbillies. I will say that. She plays really hard. Well, these girls, man, have played hard all night. All of them. Good job by Hoosier. Deal going to get it up. And number 4, that is Maynard. Maynard can't get it across. And that is 6 straight now for Sophie Gray.
10-1, Wahama.
Good job by number 5, Brianna Maynard, to get that and over. And Wahama's number 12, Kyrie Ward, will hit it out. Good try by Miss Ward. She tried to get it to that back line. Just a bit long.
It's 11-2, Wahama.
How did I do that?
Probably hit the wrong thing.
I did. I got it. I had it 10-3. My bad. Brinker. Good serve. Well played by Deal. But Moore is right there. Johnny on the spot. Giving her a good kill.
Man, when you line these two up back-to-back serving, watch out.
Yeah, really.
And another ace. Good hustle by this young lady. Number 4, Coach Roman.
That is Mackenzie Maynard. And like I said, these ladies from man have played really hard, but now this Wahama serve is tough.
Yes.
They got a few really good servers in the volleyball.
And another ace.
When Sophie Gray went back to serve, they were at 3.
It's 13-2.
And it's
10 straight.
No, she had 6 straight. And now this girl here's got 3 straight, Miss Brinker.
4. Ace!
Mary Brinker. And I mean, she doesn't do a jump serve, but now she gets some heat behind it, doesn't she?
And she's got good accuracy. Everything's over and in play every time.
And right down the middle.
Yeah.
Right dead down the middle.
And another ace.
And you see Emily Deal there for man. She's getting a little bit frustrated, but there's no need to get frustrated. That's a hard ball to return.
Yes.
And you got number 10 checking in, Kirsten Hart checking in for Kobe Moore for the White Falcons. I think I'm saying that right. I hope I am. It's Kobe, so. Good job by Maynard. Jimerson's going to get it up in there. Maynard to get it across. Played well by the White Falcons. They get it over to number 12, Ward. She'll get it across. They get it set for Jimerson. Jimerson with a big hit.
Wow.
Nice job by Carrie Jimerson.
She's played well tonight.
She has. And you see the libero, Hannah Fry, coming back in for the White Falcons. And here's Jimerson, big serve. Good job by Haley Rouse to dig that one out. Here's Maynard, up and over by number 5, Brianna Maynard.
Just a little bit out.
Oh, with it out?
Mm-hmm. Number 15 checking in for the White Falcons, and she wins the serve, Coach. This is the young lady with the big jump serve.
Avery Parsons, and I think that score is supposed to be 18. It is. Woo! Good job by Deal to play that one up in the air for the Lady Billies. And you know, and Emily Deal's doing her job there.
I'm telling you, man, these White Falcons got some girls that can serve the volleyball.
And they serve it hard, and they're, like you said, they're pretty accurate. Whew. Good job by Jimerson to get it up in the air, and then Layla Hoosier got a paw on it, but they couldn't get it back across. Ace.
Another ace. We got some substitutions for the Hillbillies, number 9 and number 7, Coach.
That is Ireland Mullins coming back in, and Jaylee Klein. And here's Parsons, and Parsons going to make him, might have missed time to jump on that one.
Service area. Error. Number 2 back serving for the Billies.
Trinity Compton with the old underhand serve. Tennant over to number 12, that's Ward. And here's Deal, good kill by Deal, or good spot.
So it's a kill.
So it is a kill, as Wahama can't return it. That was a good set, good spot by the Lady Billies, as Wahama looking to finish this game out as they lead 2-0, and they're up 20-5 in this set. Good serve by Compton. Hey, she gets it across. Wahama will return it up to Maynard. Over to Tennant. Tennant with a little push shot back. Maynard going to set it, and a little bit too tall for Hoosier. Making it 21-5 as Kyrie Ward. I think I'm saying that right. Back to serve for the White Falcons.
Big crowd on hand, Coach.
Good job there by number 9. That is Mullins. Oh, Gray gets it over, and they're going to get number 10, Kirsten Hart, in the net for the White Falcons.
Good call. Good call. She was in the net.
And, ooh, wow, ace.
A little smoke behind that one, number 5.
Brianna Maynard. Maynard dropping the hammer on that serve. Wow. That was about another inch from being an ace.
She figures that thing out, Coach. She's going to have quite a few aces behind that one.
Absolutely. Here's Fry. Good serve by Hannah Fry.
Ace.
Off the fingertips of Deal. Good serve by Fry. And like you said, this Wahama team is full of good servers of the volleyball. Good job by Deal. Get it up to number 7. That is Klein. Klein going to hit it out. Set and game point for the White Falcons now. Try to get it over, and no better way to end it than an ace. As Wahama takes set 3, 25-7. They take the match, 3-0. We'll be right back. We will be back on a different stream.
No, we'll come back. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back and name our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game, and then we'll come back on a different stream. But, guys, give us a couple minutes. We're going to discuss. If you think, put in the comment section who you think our Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game should be, and we'll be right back here on the D&D Sports Network.
And welcome back, everyone, here at Tug Valley High School as Wahama takes down the Man-Lady Hillbillies at 3-0. They win the right to move on to play Tug Valley. We will have that game in a few moments on a different stream. Once again, I want to take time to thank GMR Services, Tug Valley Wellness, Markham and Remora, Quality Metal Roofing, 3 Guys, Pizza and Brew, 304 Motorsports, LB&T, United Motorsports, Ultimate Pawn, Treasures Unlimited, George Swain, State Farm, Kessler's Boutique, Laser Dude Printing, Southside Buildings and Carport, Cheeches, and Moorfield Market. And guys, we've discussed player of the game and who we thought it could be, should be, and there's, what a bunch of girls that can serve a volleyball, right?
Absolutely.
But at the end of the day, in this matchup, our opinion is that our player of the game, our LB&T, Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We got too many sponsors to remember all that. Not really. We ain't got enough. We need more, don't we?
Yes.
Your Tug Valley Wellness Clinic player of the game is going to be number 5, Mary Brinker, for the Wahama Lady White Falcons. Congratulations to her. And we will be back on a different stream in just a few minutes right here on the